Alright, well, guess what? Guess where I am? I am in sunny Portugal, oh my god. So I'm actually going to be driving some 3-wheel Can-Am Rykers. Now, I'll tell you a little bit of backstory because it's been a bit of a crazy journey over the last, say, 3 years. I guess I started my YouTube channel in 2016. This actually was the first ever press trip that I did after I just quit my job. It was literally the day after I finished my notice period that I went on a Can-Am Spider press launch. So it's a little bit surreal to come back here a couple of years later and be riding the Can-Am Ryker this time, but just to realise how far I've come in that time. And it's mad, because some of you will have been watching from that first video that I did with Sam those 3 years ago, and yeah, it's a bit crazy, because you know what? I know it's not 4 wheels or 2 wheels or whatever you're used to me doing, but when I started out, all I wanted to do was experience everything. I wanted to get as much experience as a driver, and that went on to try and get as much experience as a rider as well. And that whole journey has grown and is sort of laid out in front of you, which sort of encompasses what my YouTube channel is. I mean, now I'm, you know, working with Red Bull, done my Drift Queen series, still creating content, still got my E21, now got an S15 and a Bath. Like, it's been such a mad few years for me, and I'm really, I feel almost like, what's the word, like contemplative, like being back here, because I remember how I felt that first time when I came on the Can-Am Spider press trip, and I was like, oh my god, this is the first press trip that I'm doing. Also, on that note of the press trip, the night before, so proud of myself. I've got my helmet with me, I've got my riding gear, everything. I'm much better prepared than I was for that first one, because yeah, the night before that trip, I'd gone out with my boss, well, my old boss from my old job, and got absolutely hooned with her, and I very nearly just made it to Stansted Airport on time to get on the flight. And I just remember getting on the flight and being like, as if this is the way you've started your career, barely making the flight. And then also what I hadn't realised was, like, because I'd packed in a day, like sort of packed in a rush in the mornings. It was again, I mean, this was a 6:30 AM flight this morning, so again, up at 3, out the door by 4. I packed because they said, oh yeah, it's in Portugal. Wait, we're back in Faro today. I was like, oh yeah, so I'll just put a little sundress in, some bikinis, that sort of thing. I turned up as if I was going on holiday for a week, and yeah, I was riding a bike. So basically I had one pair of jeans, which in the end stood up all by themselves because they were that dirty from all the riding. Yeah, and this is actually real. Like, I've just quit my job. I'm starting out on my own and doing this for real. And I've come back here and I'm in such a different place, and you guys have kind of watched me grow along the way. So I know this is not your normal sort of 4-wheel, me doing skids or whatever, me doing car reviews, but just I want to kind of tell you guys how much fun it is to be working with BRP, because they've got some sick brands. Like, you wouldn't even realise. BRP, which is Bombardier Jets, they own that. They've got Rotax, which is obviously go-karting, but then they've got like Maverick, which is like ATVs, Sea-Doo, like, which are jet skis. And then obviously the Can-Am, which is the 3-wheel bad boy that I will be on tomorrow. And we all know the crack with press trips. They always bring you somewhere pretty steezy. So we are here at the beach club. There's the beach. It's just nice to get some sun on my skin. I am so pale, it's unreal. And last time I did some fake tan, it just went horrendously wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna head down in a minute because we're gonna go have our first introduction to the Can-Am Ryker. And I am very excited, so stay tuned. And here we have the Rykers in all. There's my one with my helmet set on it, but these are all the kind of different styles that you can get. We're taking out the Rally Edition ones, which means it's the Rotax 900cc engine, 3-cylinder, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it's going to be rather quick because the power to weight ratio on these is pretty mental, because I think they're only about 230 kgs. Basically, I think they're a bit loose. I'm excited to get them onto some sort of like off-roady situation, because I think they will be good fun. And apparently you can donut them, but only very slowly, because they have a load of traction control things. You can't turn the traction completely off, but if it goes beyond 30 degrees, it'll kick back in and basically spoil your fun a little bit. But we will see. Sounds like challenge accepted. I tell you what though, the 3 AM start to get on the 6:30 from Gatwick is really starting to set in now, so I'm going to have my 5th coffee of the day. Let's see how we get on. Woo!
And on the dirt road, I would definitely try.
Oh, this guy's a confident rider.
He's a car driver.
I'm a car driver.
only if I have to. And then I get fined constantly. Because they always give me Maseratis and this shit.
Think big things.
No. Put on the brake. You know, you can start it. Put on the brake. Now you can start it. I knew you would. Now you can start it.
Well, that's the plug. There it was before I even started the video. He's like, yeah, I'll be in your video as long as you plug my shit. So I'm doing that. So he's a bike guy. I ride bikes. What do you think of it?
It is certainly a lot more fun than the last one was.
Yeah.
Which was absolutely massive and obnoxious.
He's really tall as well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
He's on a downhill, but he's not tall.
Not tall. Yeah, so this one's a little bit smaller for smaller people like myself, so I find it more manageable. But, it still is what it is, isn't it? It's like, it's not really a bike, it's not really a car.
Yeah.
It's not really a quad bike, it's kind of like a skidoo with wheels.
Yeah, but you don't need a bike license. That's the big thing about this, is like anyone can jump on these. As I was saying earlier, get 10 of these in Ibiza and that'd be sick.
Yeah.
It's the next business plan.
Cruising around.
Yeah, because it's like, it is quite good fun, especially if you're a little bit not quite ready to like make the jump onto a bike or something, you know, on holiday, or
I
like.
think for me, like used to being able to filter and all that, you know, kind of stuff, I'd find it a little bit frustrating.
You're not filtering in that thing. What it reminds me of is being on holiday with my friends. If you had like a whole big group of these things going flying around, like it's loads of fun. And actually, I thought at first that the journalists were going to be a bit dry, but they're actually really, really good fun. And I've just sort of been like talking to them about everything and having a bit of a different experience that I would have on your normal press trips. But you know what? I'm really open-minded, and I think it takes all sorts. And yeah, the old school guys are often some of the best laughs. But now we're gonna go take them off-roading, which means I'm gonna go get my hair completely covered in more. Apart from that, all's good in the hood, and we're gonna get cracking. But basically we've just been ragging it around on this dirt track, and this thing is great fun. For people that maybe were not so confident on like a quad bike or something, this has all the confidence you need in the world, and the surface is quite loose, so you can get it a little bit sideways, but like as soon as you get sort of past 30 degrees, you know, the rear end, that swing beam, it can step out a little bit, but it doesn't actually let you get yourself into any trouble. So these are kind of like the perfect holiday riders. Like, I'm having loads of fun, but I'm completely filthy and I keep getting bugs in my helmet, which is a nightmare. But I'm gonna go get cracking back on the road because there is much more to go. Well, I guess that kind of concludes my trip with BRP back to Portugal. It's been, as usual, a pretty hectic couple of days. Lots of riding, lots of sort of outdoors activity. My hair is an absolute mess, but as usual, it's loads of fun. I think if you're going to buy one of these things, you would probably buy it to take on a holiday or have like out rented with your mates, because I can imagine like me and about 5 of my girls just having great fun on these. But I'm gonna head back to London now because I need to get back because I'm off on another trip tomorrow. So that is all from me. Thanks, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.